93 coming at you with this video, and a little shout out to everybody that is enjoying uh, their weekend here with New Year's coming up. Hope everybody's going to have a great New Year's Eve. Hopefully everybody's going to have a great brand New Year's New Year. Uh, I'm hoping that happens to me as well. But on to the gaming world of the update for this series. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is going to be an update for this series, and I'm kind of just most likely at this point, I'm on the border of just leaving it as one big series and doing just one part because I had to unfortunately delete NASCAR Heat 5 due to the fact that I didn't want it to, uh, you know, freeze at certain points of, racing. Um, that will most likely be something later down the road. And when we get to that point, but it will still be added into the series. But the hiccup here, ladies and gentlemen, is it's the basically the truck series. Every time I've done a paint scheme for that series, it just seems like it doesn't go well. So I'm most likely going to not do a two-part since the truck series is starting to, since it, blanks out my paint scheme for the truck. So basically, what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to do these four series here that are pretty much selected right here, and I'm gonna keep it rocking. I'm satisfied that I'm seeing the subscribers. I'm satisfied that I'm seeing, um, the views for the racing scene, the racing side of the thing. The racing side of, the series, which is really entertaining. It's fun to do this for you guys. I know that you probably think, okay, well, why is he hitting the reset button? But then you also got to remember that I get kind of frustrated when I do this because the AI kind of pisses me off, and that is where the factor of the reset button comes in. Now, as you notice how many times I have been in accidents, you have noticed that there has not been no damage. The reason why there's no damage is because I don't want to deal with the concept of the damage being on for these cars. It's a pain in the ass, and if the aerodynamic goes, or the car starts overheating during a process of something being damaged, it's not going to be fun for me. It won't be fun for myself to race. So I'm going to leave damage off because it's going to be more fun for me uh, you know to do it this way. But as for a part two to this series, I've slept on this for a couple of days, for the past week, and ladies and gentlemen, I just don't have time to do a part two. If I do a part two, it's probably most likely going to be, uh, you know, maybe like street stock and pro late model, and probably do maybe super dirt car series again with another paint scheme or whatever. But as of right now, uh the NASCAR side of things are pretty much out. Like I said, I'm a little worried of having that series up. And I know that, hey, what about Stuart Friesen? Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, the Stuart Friesen series is still gonna go. All right, if I have to, I will bite the bullet and do that series. But the problem is that that's going to be a hiccup with the revised season. So what I'm going to let you guys decide on that two parts. Do you want to see? I would rather have just two parts of Stuart Friesen. So I'm going to do the dirt side of the factor, and then I'm going to do the cup side of the factor. Now here's what I'm going to let you all decide. Do you want to see the revised schedule of the 2020 truck season, or do you just want to see the regular season, because you also got to remember the regular season had Eldora, them running Eldora, and the long that would be a long race. That would be I would do the full race percentage for Stuart Friesen in that two-part series. So that is the question for you there. Now, here is another thing I'm going to let you guys all know. Uh, these series, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pat y'all on the back. I am so happy and thrilled that you guys are checking this out. It is really cool to do racing for autism. Because like I said before, when I kicked this series off, we all know someone that has autism or some type of disability. So I'm glad that everybody's checking it out. I'm also glad that the AMA Supercross stuff is going on, and people are checking that out. Here's another thing I'm going to let y'all know is there is other drivers in AMA Supercross that will be coming along. I'm just not going to leak that information out. I will have that written down. You already know the F1 drivers that are going to be starting after Max Verstappen for the millionth time, but I had to try to work the kinks out for the tracks. Because I didn't want to go 24 races, 24 rounds, whatever it is for, F1 of however they say it. So that's basically that for there. Um, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is all I just wanted to bring up. But let me know what you all think of Stuart Friesen's Part 2. Do you want to just see the regular season of Stuart Friesen, or do you want to see the revised schedule? To be honest with you, I'd rather do the regular season just to get it out of the way. It's done. It's over with. And then I can move on to another driver. For right now, I'm going to hold off on racing for racing for autism series on the cup side of stuff for myself, until I know for sure that it's not going to freeze. There will be drivers that you will most likely see. I was kind of thinking about Austin Dillon. I was thinking about Joey Logano. I was thinking Jimmy Johnson, doing Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I was also thinking about doing Chase Briscoe because I know someone that's related to Chase. I have thought about doing Ben Rhodes because there's a couple of people that I know that are a big fan of Ben Rhodes. So like I said, guys, let me know in the comment section of this video if you want to see any more, if you want to see like a little side part 2 of this series, just this series. And like I said, just to let you know, that two-part series is most likely just going to be streeters and pro late models. I'm not a big fan of the 305s. I'm not a big fan of the 360s. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the only two classes that you will see. But like I said, give me a comment and let me know in this video what you think. I think it would be a good idea to do a two-part series of this because I think it's going to get my channel out there. I think it's also going to, raise, awareness for autism. So, like I said, guys, that would be huge for me to, get all that out there. But like I said, let me know in the comments of this video of how you feel about Stuart Friesen and what you guys think about me holding off on the cup side of things. I could do it, ladies and gentlemen, but the problem is if we get going and then all of a sudden we get to, let's say, example, Las Vegas or something, and it freezes at Las Vegas, or even let's say we get to the, after the first race of Pocono and we go to the second race of Pocono and it freezes, why I'm racing there, it's going to kind of suck because you guys are not going to see the rest of the, you're not going to see, the rest of it. Or do you guys just want me to do a or do you guys just want me to do a custom season? I could do a custom season for that side of it, and that would just be, I would make a schedule up and I would let you guys see it, and then, okay, hey, that's cool, he's, doing something special, and then I wouldn't do a playoff format. I would just, do old school Winston Cup rules. Whoever is the point leader at the end will be your champion in the Cup Series. I'm kind of thinking about leaning towards that because I do like the idea of that. So it makes more sense. Nobody wins playoff races. It's just, straight up, this is that. There will be stages, but nobody will get stage points. But like I said, if you guys want to see that, let me know. I could do a 36 race season for that. I could do it shorter. So let me know what y'all think about that. Just like I said, I'm just a little worried about NASCAR Heat 5 overheating. I'm a little worried about it freezing on me, why I'm doing the race or something. But like I said, guys, that's all for now because I'm rambling and I just got to stop. But like I said, guys, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace, love, stay safe.